Hello. Very busy day. Much to do, much that has been done. Time is flying by quite quickly. And I've expressed this feeling before when I did the little thought experiment of, well, if you're hypothetically 20, then you have to live your entire existence again in order to hit 40. And that seems quite daunting as, well, that's your entire existence. So, scary. But in that idea, there's a bit of a loss of the concept of time. Because, from 1 to 10, your 15 minutes is like 2.5 hours. And your idea of time is skewed. But now, at my big age, time is the thing that I need most. And you had it in a plentiful amount in your youth, but times have changed, and you're at that sweet spot of having enough independence to structure your time how you want it, but your conception of time is still not completely obliterated from being so aged. And that's pretty nice, but it makes time fly away from you. And I also think the whole concept of time is pretty neat. It kind of doesn't exist, kind of does, hard to say. I know with certainty that I'm always gonna be living in this moment. I'm always in the now, but my thoughts tend to be in the past and the future. And those aren't the most nicest of times. All anxiety stems from preconceptions of the future or ruminations of the past, and that's, well, just how it is. And this whole now thing probably goes on for the rest of the time you have until you die. And, measuring all this stuff in time is completely juxtaposed to living in the now. Or just the concept of the infinite now that life kind of is. I think I've gotten good at living in the now, or just I'm not that stressed about the future. I'm not that torn up about the past. I can let things go, and I understand that everything that I can imagine the future being is quite unlikely. 99% of the cases, it doesn't turn out. And then the 1% have the chance to be reinforced as oh yeah, that was good. That was, you expected that. Now you'll be ready. So you should do that more. So you have a bit of a survivorship bias with your reinforcements, which is not ideal for, being happy, because you'll get more future ideations and think, oh yeah, this is for certain. And it's totally not. But overall, time is very, very weird thing. But at least I have the time that I do have in my life to create something meaningful and, make my brain bits happy. So, since that's what I want to do, I'll do that. Toodles.